Hello YouTube, my name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mac channel where I am documenting my journey towards debt freedom in hopes to build wealth, retire early, or become work independent as a married woman paying debt alone. If you are new here, thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so very much for coming back. If you're new and you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, please consider subscribing to follow my journey of eliminating eliminating 6 figures worth of debt as a married woman paying debt alone. It is a little bit overwhelming, but I get the job done. It is time for me to give you an update on our downsizing process or journey. If you are new here, I shared a series of videos where we were going out and looking at homes that we could potentially buy for cash and live in, that we were going to potentially live in, flip, and to expedite our debt-free journey. And when I say our, I'm including my family because they would be part of the journey, but I am a married woman paying debt alone. So it is time for an update, and I'm going to get right into the update. It's really just an update of the last video. The last home that I shared. And so we went to see the home. We put our offer in the next day. The house was on the market for $32,000. We put in an offer of $20,000. My husband basically said if they don't give it to us for $20,000, that's it. I really wanted to give them exactly what they wanted because I felt like the home had so much potential. But we put in the offer for $20,000. It took 3 weeks to the T, and another offer was put in when we put in our offer, and they went with the other offer. They let us know last Friday. So I was a little bummed, but I also feel like I have so much going on that I wasn't going to be, I kind of felt like taking on that project really would have put some of the other things that need to be in the forefront in the back. But then also not, because we would have been working on that home. We would have been able to sell this home or rent this home out, and that excess income could have sped up or expedited the things that my journey in total. But it didn't happen, and I'm kind of okay with it. I feel like when it's supposed to happen, it will happen. I just have adapted to that type of mindset that if it's meant to be, it will be. I do not chase, I attract. And so I was a little upset, but I was just like, okay, because I have so much going on. Like, I am trying to build my private practice. I feel like I get easily distracted on the goals that I set for myself. For example, eliminating my student loan debt. And I feel like I justify the distractions with things like, oh, I'll buy another house and work on that, because that can put me in potentially a better position or a similar position, if that makes sense. So, for example, although I feel like I should be focused on eliminating the debt and building my private practice, because working on both of them will put me exactly where I want to be within my 3-year time frame. But I also feel like, oh, if I could downsize, sell my home or rent my home and put that additional income towards my student loan debt, I would still be at the same destination. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that correctly, but if you have any questions about what I'm saying, then please put them down in the discussion box. I am more than happy to clarify exactly what I'm trying to say. So anyhow, what this now means and where I'm going forward, I think because we are at the end of 2021, we are coming in on the last quarter. My main focus right now is to eliminate the interest on my student loans, pay off the Best Buy credit card, and then really try to focus on my quarter 4 financial goals and business goals. And really just put my head down and stay focused on those things to, and lift my head come January 2022 and see exactly the progress I was able to make and how I need to continue to pivot into those directions. If you follow me on Instagram, I did recently share my business income. I feel like that was a major milestone for me. And I did share in that post that I wanted to take some type of coaching and some additional training. I do want to become a life and financial coach. I am getting ready to take a financial social work certification because I do feel like financial instability does heavily affect depression and anxiety. I feel like it affects all race of people, but I feel like it specifically affects minorities, and I want to help to, overcome that and incorporate financial social work into my mental health treatment for anxiety and depression, if that is a trigger for it. Another goal of mine, business-wise, is to take some type of coaching. I don't know if it needs to be specifically financial coaching or specifically life coaching, just a general coaching program that I could apply to both areas. And then to get additional training to work with minority LGBTQ community members. So those are my goals, just very general goals for the direction I would like to take my business in 2022. And so, I think that is why I'm okay. I did share that I don't hate my house. I don't particularly love my house. It's not my dream house, but it has the potential to be my dream house if we just updated it and gave it a fresh new facelift. So that is the update for my downsizing journey. Does that mean I definitely will not downsize? I don't think so. I do think that when the correct opportunity presents itself, I definitely feel like we will jump for that opportunity. We will consider all opportunities basically for downsizing. But I do think it did not happen this way because we, one, are not on the same page. And I think I discussed that a little bit in the last video. Like his initial goal was to put in new windows, clean up the yard, and put it back on the market. And I wanted to move into that home. And then when I told him that's what I wanted to do, he was like, oh, okay. But I still don't feel like it was the same. I don't feel like our energy matched. And so, I do feel like that is part of the problem why we are not, not problem. I feel like until we are on the same page and we have more of a discussion on the direction we want to go into, then it would be smart for us to just stay exactly where we are. So there are a bunch of things I need to work on, honestly, and I am fine with the fact. I'm a little upset that we didn't get the home, or that we didn't. I'm not upset. I feel like I'm ready to be at a place where making decisions can be simple. And I don't feel like I'm at that place yet. And the part of that is because, one, I have this massive student loan debt. Two, I am trying to leave the 9-to-5 and pivot into full-time self-employment comfortably. And three, my husband is still not part of my financial freedom journey. So I feel like those things need to be addressed, particularly getting my husband on board. But I'm not going to stress, because although I don't fully follow Dave Ramsey, the fact that I listened to a call where he told a wife that you're not your husband's mother, you cannot make him come aboard. I feel like he's very aware, and I feel like I know exactly what to do to get action. But I just don't believe that that's how I want to do it. And so that's just not the type of person I am. And basically what I'm saying, I would have to embarrass my husband, and I don't want to have to do that. And when I say embarrass, like my intention wouldn't be to embarrass him, but what I would be saying would be embarrassing for him. So for example, if we got in front of his friends and I let them know that I pay my student loan debt alone and that it's considered my debt and not our debt, I know that that would embarrass him and it would make him more intentional about helping me. But I don't believe in embarrassing people. That's just not how I function. So I don't know. I just have to keep dropping subtle hints and stuff like that. So that is it. I have gone off on a completely different tangent, but basically to summarize, we did not get the home. So I do continue to stroll realtor.com and look for properties, but I haven't seen any that would meet the needs of our family at this point. And I'm starting to feel like I'm just meant to be in this home, in this neighborhood for whatever reason, or it's just not our time. So, and I'm fine with that. Anyhow, if you have any questions about that journey, it was very exciting to tour the homes and see the potential in the homes. And I was excited to bring you guys along. It looked like y'all were very excited to see the homes and be part of the process as well. I was hoping I could bring you guys along to throughout the whole journey of like the offer and ideas on upgrading the home, but it just didn't happen, and that's okay. I have plenty of journeys that I am on that you guys are more than welcome to follow. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to follow my journey of eliminating 6 figures worth of debt in hopes to build wealth, retire early, or become work independent as a married woman paying debt alone. Thank you so very much for watching. Do remember that the debt-free journey is indeed a journey, not a destination.